April 21, Vaporizing 22's, 1918. Western front skies explode. 12 Fokker biplanes clash with 15 Allied Se.5. 5 RVs in chaos. Machine guns roar. Wooden wings shudder. Suddenly, an F-22 Raptor streaks down at 3,000 feet like lightning. Its radar locks 7 targets instantly. The pilot's eyes narrow, ready to unleash hell on history's battlefield. Boom! 4 Sidewinder missiles ripple fire, streaking at Mach 4. 4 German biplanes erupt into fiery debris. The F-22 spins a 9G turn. Vulcan cannon screams. 50 20mm rounds shred 3 Albatros into splinters. A sonic boom thunders, shaking biplanes. German pilots scream, faces frozen in terror as wings collapse. Allied pilots gape, awestruck. The Raptor rules the sky, scattering foes like minnows before a shark. Death strikes from impossible angles. Is this jet invincible? Can history's aces even fight back? The Red Baron's crimson Fokker dives, desperate. Can he outrun a demon from the future? The sky burns red with flames and smoke. What happens when a jet rewrites World War I? The F-22 rockets to Mach 1, screaming over a German airfield. 30 Fokker biplanes sit like prey. Vulcan cannon roars. 20mm shells rip through wood. Biplanes shatter into kindling, scattered across the dirt. Fuel dumps ignite. Boom! A towering inferno swallows 20 planes. Black smoke choking the horizon. German stickmen sprint in panic. Iron Cross flags fall. The sonic boom rattles bones for miles. In 30 seconds, 15% of Germany's air force is ash. The Raptor's wrath is unstoppable. Ground crews freeze, staring at the silver streak. Is this a ghost or a god of war? The airfield lies in ruins, a graveyard of splinters. Germany's skies are no longer theirs. Panic spreads through German lines. Pilots whisper of a sky demon that kills without warning. 1 sortie, 30 kills. Can Germany even fight back against this future-born terror? The Raptor vanishes into clouds, leaving chaos. Will the Kaiser's Air Force dare to fly again? April 1918, Western Front. Red Baron leads his flying circus. Crimson Fokker DRI'd Ojhard slicing through clouds. With 80 kills, Manfred von Richthofen is a legend. His biplane, a 115 Medi Preiswater, terror of wood. Below, thousands die in muddy trenches for mere yards. Air combat decides the war's brutal fate. Germany fields 1,225 150 planes. Allies match them. Fokkers versus camels in a deadly dance. Aces like Udet, Voss, Rickenbacker fight in 3 dimensions, mastering the dawn of air war. But what if a single F-22 Raptor, a 5th-generation jet, crashes into this primitive battlefield? An American ace pilot, lost in 1918, flies alone. No way home, only 1 tank of fuel. No GPS, no AWACS, no runway. Just 90 minutes to rewrite history with unmatched power. The F-22 carries 6 Amundsen missiles, 2 Sidewinders, and a Vulcan cannon with 480 rounds. Mach 225, 1,500 partidos, Mach 13 times faster than any biplane crawling across World War I and skies. Its radar tracks 100 targets at 100 miles. Stealth hides it from eyes and non-existent radar. The pilot's helmet costs more than a squadron. A digital cockpit outthinks all of 1918. This isn't a jet, it's a fire-breathing dragon dropped into a medieval jousting tournament. Can history's greatest aces stand against this beast? or will they burn in its wake? The stage is set, one jet versus 3,500 biplanes. Who rules the skies of 1990? Ta Zapotwalai Tweety Tong. Germany's Fokker DR-Beutai, Albatros D3, Fokker D7, Quan 1 Mothers, 25 feeder made for height, 2 machine guns, best of WWI. Their pilots are warriors. Richthoven's 80 kills, Udet's 62, Voss's 48. Legends of the sky. They master sun, clouds, formations, landing bullets in radiators at 50 yards mid-flight. Allies counter with Sopwith camels, SE.5A, IBC'd third tinting, flown by aces like Rickenbacker, Bishop. Camels spin deadly loops, dodging bullets. But their world is yards, not miles, of combat. Biplanes fight at bicycle speeds, wooden wings fragile, engines choking at 20,000 feet. Their tactics assume equal speed, equal weapons. Chess moves in a three-dimensional battlefield. The F-22 plays a different game. Lightning strikes from a century beyond their dreams. Can a biplane outmaneuver Mach 2? Or will history's aces fall to a future predator? The Raptor's radar sees all. Its missiles strike from miles. Biplanes are sitting ducks. Germany's 123, 1920, 1922, Vorwärtsgeht, brought Hanmont Typhoon through. Became planes face annihilation. Can their courage match this technological terror? The Red Baron aims his guns, but does he even see the Raptor before it strikes? Aces honed in blood and fire, yet helpless against a jet that defies physics. The skies of 1918 are their domain, until the F-22 E-22 reclaims them with fire. The clash begins, biplanes versus a god of war. Who survives this slaughter? F-22 materializes at 30,000 feet. Radar explodes with 100 biplanes crawling like ants below. The pilot descends to 20,000 feet, invisible. A German observation balloon floats at 5,000 feet. AM-120 locks from 12 miles. Fox 3. The balloon vaporizes in a fiery blast. Ground crews stare, stunned. A smoke trail from nowhere. Panic ripples through German lines. 3 Albatros climb, engines screaming. The Raptor pilot smirks, switching to Vulcan cannon. Half-second burst. 50 rounds. The lead Albatros disintegrates. Wood and fabric shredded instantly. The others dive, but Mach 2 chases them. Nowhere to hide from a supersonic hunter. The Raptor dives at Mach 1.2, sonic boom shattering nerves for miles around. It levels at 3,000 feet, entering a dogfight, 12 Germans versus 15 Allies. Radar tags every plane. 4 Sidewinders launch. 4 explosions light the sky in seconds. The pilot pulls a 9G turn. Vulcan roars. 3 more Germans vanish in splinter clouds. Biplanes scatter, wings buckling. Pilots can't fathom death from such impossible speeds. The F-22 dances through chaos, untouchable. 7 kills in one sortie. Pure domination. Allied pilots cheer, awestruck. Germans flee, their courage broken by this sky demon. The Red Baron's Fokker twists, dodging. Can he outsmart a jet from the future? I hear sonic booms echo like thunder. Biplanes wobble, pilots faint from sheer terror. The Raptor's radar never blinks, tracking every move. No escape from its deadly gaze. 7 kills, 1 sortie. The sky is littered with burning wrecks of history's finest. Is this the end of Germany's Air Force? Or just the beginning of the slaughter? The F-22 climbs, vanishing into clouds. What devastation comes next in 1918? 8 missiles, 480 rounds, 30 kills possible. But fuel burns at 1,200 pounds per hour. 90 minutes, then the Raptor's done. Afterburners drink fuel like a desert drinks water. Psychological carnage outweighs kills. German pilots see squadrons erased by an invisible foe. They whisper of a sky demon. Many refuse to fly, abandoning their biplanes forever. Germany grounds its air force. No reconnaissance, no bombing, allies seize the skies. Without air support, German artillery goes blind. The spring offensive falters fast. Allied pilots celebrate awestruck. One jet hands them air superiority on a platter. The Raptor's shadow looms over trenches. Soldiers cower, fearing death from above. One sortie, 30 kills, total panic. Can Germany recover from this nightmare? The pilot conserves fuel, plotting his next move. What will shatter history next? Scenario 1. Raptor strafes Kaiser's HQ. 20mm shells demolish German command. War ends early. Scenario 2. Ghost strikes. Random attacks crush morale. Spring offensive collapses in fear. Scenario 3. A lucky bullet downs the Raptor. Germany studies it. WWI. Jets arrive early. Each path rewrites history. Peace in months or a darker future looms large. Which fate unfolds? Can one jet truly end the Great War's bloodshed? Miracle refuel. 4 sorties. 32 E1-20. 832 missiles. 2,000 rounds. 200 kills. 15% of Germany's air force. As he sword ye-ho, Mach-Wien, airfield strafe. 30 parked Fokkers burn, fuel dumps explode. Sortie 3. Factories, rail yards obliterated. German artillery blinded. Spring offensive crumbles. Sortie 4. Trenches strafed, supply lines torched. Soldiers refuse to fight under open skies. Observation balloons vanish. German generals lose their eyes in the sky forever. Psychological ruin. Troops cower. Officers despair. The ghost fighter myth haunts Germany. 4 sorties end the air war. Germany surrenders by June. Millions saved. The Raptor's wreckage is destroyed, or history leaps 2 jets decades early. 1 jet, 4 sorties. The Great War ends in fire and fear. The pilot bails over Allied lines, a legend born from a century away. 1 sortie, 30 kills, sheer terror, 4 sorties. Germany's air force erased, war ends early. Technology leaps forward, but trenches remain. Nationalism and empires fuel the war's grim roots. Could Germany fight a future foe? Would they surrender to the Raptor's unstoppable wrath? The Red Baron falls, not to a bullet, but a missile from a century away. Aviation's romance dies in supersonic thunder. 1 jet reshapes history's brutal skies. The F-22's shadow lingers. Nations race to mimic its jets, skipping biplanes entirely. But the war's scars endure.
Look at this.
Millions
More men
dead.
down with the
Flu ravages. Peace remains fragile. 1 jet can't erase history's pain, but it forces the world to rethink war. Imagine 1918 soldiers seeing this god of war. Would you fight or flee? Comment below. F-22 versus Red Baron. Who wins this clash of eras? Trun, what's next? Could a tank crush Rome? Subscribe to find out. Check our Navy SEALs versus Genghis Khan. And 12 men rewrite ancient history. Hit that bell. Join the What If revolution. Don't miss next week's epic battle. Share this video. Let's spark debates on history's wildest what-ifs together. The Raptor fades, but its legend soars. Who's ready for the next time war?